Jesus shines brighter than the Grove Christmas 2024 lights. As we step into this Christmas season, our eyes are immediately drawn to the dazzling lights at the Grove. They sparkle with brilliant colors, glittering threads of gold and silver, and towering trees that seem to stretch towards the heavens. The world rushes here to witness the holiday spectacle, to take photographs, to celebrate the warmth and wonder of Christmas. Yet as bright and breathtaking as these lights appear, they pale in comparison to the true light of the world, Jesus Christ. It might seem strange to say that a humble child, born in a simple manger over 2,000 years ago, outshines all the modern brilliance of our most extravagant celebrations. But it is true. The decorations, the gleaming ornaments, the festive garlands, are all designed to capture our attention for a moment. These lights delight our senses, but they cannot warm our hearts for eternity. They cannot bring healing to our deepest wounds. They cannot restore broken relationships or guide us through the darkness of fear and uncertainty. Only Jesus, born in Bethlehem, can do that. Think for a moment about that first Christmas night. There were no neon signs announcing the birth of the Messiah. There were no giant wreaths or mechanical reindeer dancing under artificial snow. Instead, there was simplicity, a stable, straw, humble shepherds, and the Holy Family. The only spectacular sign was a heavenly star, guiding travelers from afar toward the newborn King. These wise men, moved by faith and hope, journeyed for miles to pay homage to Jesus. They knew that the radiance they followed was not just a distant star but a promise of salvation. Today, we gaze upon billions of holiday lights, yet so many still find themselves lost, searching for meaning amidst the glow of consumerism and distraction. We must pause and remember that the true light still calls out to us. The child born in the manger is not a distant memory or a symbol without relevance. He is our living Savior. When we focus on Jesus as the light of the world, we discover the everlasting truth that shines far beyond the Christmas season. The birth of Christ reminds us that God's love is real, tender, and personal. He is not an impersonal force or a distant deity looking down without care. He enters our world as a baby, vulnerable, wrapped in swaddling clothes, entrusted to the care of the Virgin Mary and Saint Joseph. In that fragile infant, we encounter the God of infinite power, mercy, and compassion. This Christmas, as we walk along the Grove's pathways, stopping to admire shimmering installations and taking countless snapshots, let us look deeper. Let us consider that these lights, for all their splendor, are but a faint reflection of the glory of God. Every twinkle should remind us of the Word made flesh, who comes not to condemn but to save. If we listen closely, beyond the holiday music and the cheerful chatter, we might hear his gentle invitation, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Our faith calls us to embrace more than just the holiday decor. Christmas is not solely about exchanging gifts, tasting seasonal treats, or attending parties. It is about encountering Christ, letting Him transform us. The best gift we can give one another is a sincere love that springs from this encounter. How different would our world be if each of us took the light of Christ's presence into our homes, our friendships, our workplaces? How much more meaningful would these holidays become if we recognized that beyond the glitter of commercial displays lies a profound call to holiness, compassion, and selfless generosity. This holy child was born for us, that we might walk in his light throughout the year. When the Christmas decorations fade, when the world returns to ordinary routines and the brilliant glow of the grove is dismantled, Christ remains. His love endures. He still beckons us to prayer, to the sacraments, to acts of kindness that reflect his mercy. The true light of Christmas does not vanish with the season, it continues burning in the hearts of those who welcome the Savior with open arms. In this moment, let us thank God for the gift of his Son, who shines infinitely brighter than any earthly display. Let us turn our gaze from the temporary to the eternal, from the superficial to the divine reality of Emmanuel, God with us. May our hearts be kindled with that flame of love that never dims. May we carry that love forth, spreading hope, peace, and joy long after the Christmas lights at the grove have gone dark. This year, as we celebrate the birth of Jesus, let us remember that he remains the reason for the season. Let us find in him the radiance that cannot be extinguished. May his gentle light fill our souls, guide our steps, and help us bring his message of salvation to a world longing for true illumination. Jesus shines brighter than any Christmas light show, and his presence is the true gift we all seek, the one that leads us from darkness into light.